Hey, welcome to the Dray Way. I am Drayton Nay, your host, and I am really glad you're here because we have important things to talk about today. But I want you to understand that on this show, you're going to get the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me. So let's get started. We got a big show today. I don't want to mess around. I want to get right to the show. Let's go! Welcome to the Dray Way, and today this is my message, and I want to make sure my message is really clear because my message is to all the Democrats out there, to all the Democrats and to the Democrat leadership. I want this message to make sure it gets straight to you because I want you to understand this is what Democrats want right now. What we want right now is for you to have balls. For you to stand up for something for once. Stand up for something because this is really important. Let the Republicans lie. Let them lie and say, well, this is about health care for foreigners. No, it's not. We all know it's not. We know that's a lie. We can prove over and over again that is just made up BS. But what is at stake is millions of people and their health care credits so that their health care is affordable and that they can have it. This nonsense with going after Medicare and Medicaid, why Republicans insist on doing this, I don't understand. In Louisiana, do you know the percentage of people, children that are on Medicaid? Or how many people, elderly people are on Medicaid in Louisiana? Yeah, this speaker walks around like he doesn't know what's going on in his own state. In your own state. Medicaid is so important. Medicare is so important. I'm getting ready to go on Medicare in a few years. Why are we not strengthening Medicare? Why are we not strengthening Medicaid? The number one problem in this country, number one, is our health care. And it just keeps getting more and more outrageously expensive. And as an American citizen, you now have to look abroad. We have people flying to Thailand to get medical care. Because it's affordable. You can go there and for a few $100 get all the answers on your body. You can get blood work, all kinds of x-rays and everything for a few $100s. Where in the United States it would cost thousands and thousands and then you probably couldn't get it done because your insurance company is like, no, we're not going to pay for that. No, we're not going to do that. It's gotten completely out of control. And so, Democrats, it is imperative that you stay the line. That you sit there and go, no, Republicans, don't give us this clean, we just want a clean bill. No, you just want to just take away health care from millions of Americans. Just say that. Just say the truth. We want a clean bill because we want to screw those people that depend on getting health care. Because that's what you're doing. And Democrats, you need to keep saying it over and over and over again. We are towing the line because we want Americans to have health care. We are towing the line because Republicans consistently want to do damage to Medicare and Medicaid, which so many Americans depend on. I just want you to know, Republicans, you keep voting for a party that's trying to destroy what we have to have. We have to have Medicare. We have to have Medicaid. And trying to damage those programs makes no sense whatsoever. It's a perfect reason not to have you in office. From now on, all I have to say is this. if you elect Republicans, you are saying to yourself, I don't care about health care. I don't care about any, because you can't argue this point. Republicans don't give a shit about health care. They don't give a damn. They haven't come up with a plan better than Obamacare because they can't. The only plan better is single payer. Everybody gets health care. But I want to make something perfectly clear. There is only one reason we don't have national health care. There's only one reason. And that's because white people don't want brown and black people to have free health care. That's it. Let me say that again. The only reason this country doesn't have health care for all is because white people don't want to give it to black people and brown people. Say what you want. Write all your comments. I don't give a shit. Because that's the truth. That's the truth. It's just like when I was a kid, there used to be swimming parks all over the place. They were everywhere. But all of a sudden, when schools got integrated and blacks and whites were put together, all those pools closed. I wonder why. Why did all those pools suddenly close? Because there used to be pools. Ask somebody from the 60s and 70s if there weren't pools in communities everywhere. And then all of a sudden, they just disappeared. The minute they integrated black and white, they disappeared. So you cannot convince me otherwise, because there's no reason to be on the healthcare train that we're on. There's no reason to be on it. So that is why I want Democrats to, for once, understand millions of people's healthcare and lives are on the table. And so, no, Republicans, no, we will not just pass a clean bill that gets rid of everybody's health care. No. We don't want to be as despicable and horrible as you are and let Americans just suffer. Yeah, we're not into that. You clearly are, because there are farmers across the country who are now suffering, and they're going to suffer a lot more because soybean crop comes in late fall, November, December in Brazil. Yeah. So all those soybeans that you're harvesting starting now, well, guess what? Brazil is going to be doing it in another month or two. So you think China's not going to wait? You think China's like, we don't have to buy your soybean. Brazil's got a whole crop coming right now. Do you get it yet? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Democrats, do not surrender this. Do not give them 1 inch. They own this. They own this because, as usual, they can't come to the table like adults. And Trump has said it numerous times. Oh, if there's a shutdown, that's the president's fault. Now, the president's got to get people together and negotiate. You're on tape saying it, Donald Trump. You're literally on tape saying those exact words. And what are you doing today? You're not doing jack shit. Because you're a effing joke. You're a joke not only in this country, but around the world. You're a joke. You don't know how to negotiate anything. Because you think you're a hard ass, and you are not any of those things. You're a big fat old guy that colors himself and his hair. Big deal. You look like a clown. So Democrats, for once, stay the line. Say, look, we're not going to allow millions of Americans to lose their health insurance. We're not going to allow it. So until you are willing to save Americans and their health care, we have nothing to talk about. Let me know what you think. Welcome to the Dray Way, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot more to talk about. Stay right there. Part 2 coming up. There's a lot of talk out there now. Liberal versus conservative, conservative versus liberal. Look, this is what I'm going to say. What makes me liberal is this. I care about other people. And, whether it comes to something like gay marriage, I don't care who you marry. I don't care if 2 women get married, 2 men get married. You marry who you love. That's your business. All right? Also, I think a woman should be left alone. A woman, it's her body. She should be able to decide what she does with her body. The government has no business being involved in a woman's body. It's not the place for government. They should have absolutely zero say on whether she decides to have a child or not, whether she continues to continue her pregnancy or not. That's her business. The government doesn't belong in that one bit. And should there be gun laws? Yes. Gun storage laws. I don't care if you own 100 guns, but you better store them properly. Because if those guns are used, you are responsible for the crime. Let me say that again. Gun storage should be the law. Every single gun should be locked up. If it's not locked up, then you are responsible. You're responsible for what happens with that weapon. If somebody takes a weapon of yours and uses it in a crime, you are responsible for that crime. That's as far as I'm concerned. Okay? So for those reasons, because I think we should have gun storage laws, because I think you should be able to marry whoever you want to marry, and because I believe a woman should be able to do with her body what she wants to do with her body. I think you need to leave women alone. So for those reasons, I'm a liberal. That's why I'm considered liberal. Conservative, I have no idea what makes you conservative other than you are racist. Yeah, because there is no guiding principle that makes you conservative. I don't want to hear you're fiscally conservative because that's nonsense. That's not even a real thing. Because right now we are spending money like drunken sailors. This government is so out of whack on spending, it's not even funny. The money going out right now is just outrageous. And over the next few years, we're going to see it and experience it, and it's going to be like, what did we do? What did we do? And the people involved are going to be gone. They're going to be, what repercussions is Donald Trump going to have? What does Donald Trump have? A life expectancy of 3 years, 2 years, maybe a year? Who knows? But after all the spending is done, Trump will be gone. Yeah, and the only thing in the wake will be all that spending. People will look back and go, wow, he just, his whole administration just spent money like crazy. Yeah. So I don't want to hear the fiscally. So what is it that makes you a conservative? What? What is it? What makes you, other than the fact that you want things as white as possible? I don't know how else to say it. You want things as white as humanly possible. That's how you want things to go. So that's the only thing I can think of for conservative, because when you go to a Republican party, when you go to a Republican shindig, it's just a bunch of white people. That's all it is a sea of white. I wonder why, because I don't know it's not like you guys get into office. All I hear about is like immigration. Immigration is, oh my God, you Democrats just don't know what you're doing, and you just allow people to do this and we say, okay, let's fix it. Let's fix it. And you go, oh, no. We're not going to fix it. Because right now you have the House, the Senate, you have everything. You could fix immigration today and make reasonable, sensible law for people to be able to come in and work and go back, for people to be able to come in. Reasonable law. But you guys don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Because every election you want to scream about immigration. That is your new ticket to trying to win elections is, oh, it's going to be awful. They just want to let people in, open borders and open this and open that. So you don't want to fix anything. You just want to complain about it over and over and over again. And that is the definition of conservative. You don't want to fix anything. You don't want to make anything better. You just want to complain. And then when you're in charge, you're too busy doing anything and everything else except for putting together law to make life simpler and better in America, because you're not about that. You're just about cutting taxes for rich people. Let me know what you think. It's crazy. But part 3 to the Dray Way coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Get your stash account. Get your stash account. Get your stash account. Stash is going to give you $50. Just use my link for the stash account. You get $50. Yeah, they're going to give you money. Moo, if you're in Canada, use the link, get your Moo account. That's right. I even thought of you in Canada. So Canada, you got your Moo account. In the United States here, you have your Stash account. And all of you can use the link for the gold and silver. You guys are literally watching gold and silver go higher and higher and higher, and it's going to keep going higher. So if you've got some assets, if you've got some money that you want to protect and watch it be increase in value, take a look at gold and silver. I've been saying this for months now, and it just keeps going higher and higher and higher. Some of you are getting in and getting the silver, getting the gold. Congratulations. You've been watching your money go up and up and up and up. And I've been doing the same thing because gold and silver is the ticket. And if you don't have your Moo account in Canada yet, get your Moo account. I got it just for you. Use the link. And you guys for Stash, you're watching the stock market consistently go higher and higher and higher. AI is the boost. Now, I've had probably a half a dozen people get with me and say, hey, there's going to be a market correction. There's going to be, fine. Let the market go down a little bit. Let the market experience a little. It's just a buying opportunity. Anytime the market goes down, it's just an opportunity to buy. That's all it is. I want you to understand, the market keeps hitting new records. The market keeps going higher and higher. If there is a dip, if the market goes down, it's okay. It just means that you can buy more shares at a lower price. So do I expect a drop sometime soon in October? Yes. I'll be honest. Yes, I do. I expect somewhere between the middle and late part of October to have somewhere around a 3 to 5% correction. It very well could happen. It's going to be healthy. It's going to be good, So, hey, look, we're going to be talking a lot more about this. We're going to be talking a whole lot more about this. So stay tuned to the Dray Way. Keep coming back. Every day we have a brand new show, and we're going to be talking a lot more about investing in the coming weeks. But right now, get your Stash account, get your Moo account, and don't forget, the link is there for gold and silver. That's the Dray Way for today. Don't forget, there's a new show every single day. So stop by and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you later. We'll see you later right here on the Dray Way. Have a good day, everybody.
Whoa! Look at that. Water splashing everywhere, and I didn't even get wet. Seriously, if you want a pool like this, call the people at Unique Pool Finishes.
Hey, is that a fish?